Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, my friends, we got another nice subject we're going to discuss. Hopefully, I can help the ladies today. Ladies, if you're watching this video, please share it with all your other female friends because I'm going to give you some really good pointers on actually getting a man and holding a man. Gentlemen that are listening, I'm going to tell you the secrets to holding on to the woman that you do get. This is for all of those good guys. All right? Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Of course, you know what I like to ask right up front. Give me a thumbs up, please. Subscribe if you haven't already. Come on, support the older man here. I'm starting to do this full time now. So, hey, every single bit of support is valuable for me to keep doing this for many, many years to come. That's my intention. So go over to my website, askanolderman.com, book a session with me or join the community. It's free right now to join the community, so by all means, come on in. I'm just getting started, so you guys will help me work the bugs and the kinks out. But I'm going to be offering a lot more rich content, different content that will be exclusively only to people who are in the community. And of course, we're starting a Facebook group page where you can meet all the other members involved. You know, it's a great place to communicate with other like-minded people from across the country, from around the world. I have a massive selection of like-minded people from various parts of the world. So it's just a good way for you to connect. That's it. So, my friends, let's get into today's subject. How do we survive our relationship? That's for the men. And ladies, how do I find and hold on to a good man? All right. This came up because I was talking in the gym, in the locker room this morning, to one of the regular guys that I always see coming into the gym. You know, we always pass comments back and forth. And I noticed that he wasn't with his partner for the last 3 or 4 workouts. So I said, boss, what happened to your partner? And he said, man, he's losing his motivation. He's feeling down. And I said, is it because of the woman that was giving him that trouble? And he said, he always had problems with women, man. I said, well, what's wrong with him? He said, he's too much of a good guy. He's a really nice guy. He's a good Arab man and he treats women too damn good. And that's the problem. This is the freaking problem. The good guy always finish last. So how do we solve this problem when women keep saying, I want a good guy? This is just not calculating correctly. Women say they want a good guy until they get a good guy. Then they say he's boring. I'm going to show you how to solve that problem, gentlemen. But if you think I'm the one that just thinking about this crap, listen to these women. Listen to this woman bring it home. Because it's a common issue that we have, man. And men find this so frustrating. Because they want to be good to you ladies, but you ladies don't appreciate a good guy. So just listen to this.
Really like the quote, nice guys. I've been considered one, but it feels like they always choose someone not good for them. You know, girls are dumb. Yeah, girls are dumb.
I'm not going to defend girls.
No, we're so dumb because we see it in film and we want the bad boy and we think that's more exciting and great. But then when the bad boy hurts us, we say we want the nice guy. But unfortunately, I feel like nice guys got a reputation for being boring. But I feel like we need to change the dialogue that boring is stable, comfortable, safe. You know, does it hurt you? I don't think that's boring. I think.
So, gentlemen, women do recognize that they have this problem. They do, because podcasts like this are highlighting the issues. Let's hear what else she has to say.
She's just a good person.
Like, you
Chris,
can't.
why do you think girls choose the bad boy over the good guy?
I think there's like technically 3 types of dudes in this scenario.
Ooh.
So there's like nice guy, bad boy, and then there's like good person with a backbone. That's the third for me. In general, I feel like girls go for like the bad boy like earlier in their dating life when things are less serious. Then they end up going with somebody that's more of like a good guy.
This young man knows what's going on. The women were shocked. Oh! And that is exactly what I am trying to teach you, gentlemen. So here's the advice to the men. When a woman meets a guy that treats her well, she initially gets love bombed, for lack of a better term. The guy is taking her out to dinner. He's opening the doors. He's being the gentleman. He's doing the thing. He's doing it. Saying all the right, nice things. Women get bored with that. That's the problem. At some point, you have to say, hey, what about you? You going to pay for this bill? Oh, okay. Yeah. You don't freaking pay for every bill. You think I pay for every bill with my wife? Even though it's both of our money? No! Someday she's going to pull out that debit card. She's going to pay it for me. Hey, I do not buy Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, and all of that crap. I will do it sporadically. I don't even buy it on those special days. I will buy it on a random day. I'll go out and buy her something nice. And most of the time, the gifts are practical. None of the dumb shit that she can't use. I want her to pick up that gift, quote unquote gift, every day and say, oh, this pot, this vacuum, this whatever utility tool, my husband bought this, makes my life easier. Yeah, no freaking bullshit stuff. She's not into jewelry, so thankfully that's good. On the day that I proposed to her, and I think I've told you guys this before, I took her from the Caribbean to Paris, France, took her to the top of the Eiffel Tower, gave her a big, nice diamond ring. I can't remember how much it was. I remember mentioning it back a while ago, but I don't know. I can't remember exactly. But it wasn't no big $10,000 ring. I think it was anywhere between $4,000 and $6,000. I'm not sure. And, but it was nice. I beat the jeweler down bad. Bad. I negotiated hard. And I said to her, this is as good as it's going to get. I'm just letting you know right now. Now, she knew that I got messed over and taken advantage of from my previous marriage. So she thought, okay, fine, you know what? Hey, I don't need your money. So she just said, hey, no problem. But you know what? 20 years later, and she still grumbles sometimes. Oh, I thought you were just joking that day when you told me this in Paris. No, I wasn't joking. No, it was not a freaking joke. 20 years ago, I told you the facts, and that's it. So, gentlemen, understand the secret is simply this. You have to have a backbone in your relationship. A woman will constantly try to dominate you.
What we truly want is a man whose decision making on his own is one that we can naturally submit to. What I mean by that is if I have to tell you to do this, that and the other and you listen to me, I don't respect you anymore, because if I had to tell you and you listen to me and I'm better than you at making decisions, I'm more powerful than you, I don't feel protected. You simply have to be a man that could literally take a girl by a hand and lead her into whatever lifestyle you is, but she feels safe in that knowledge. But if you're the type of guy who's like second guessing himself, if you're second guessing yourself and then submitting to me, we automatically don't find that attractive.
That can't be the same for every girl though, right?
It works well for women who are planning to manipulate you and planning to use a man. They love this guy without boundaries. So the girl that genuinely wants to have a connection with you, build a family with you, she actually wants you to have a backbone and wants you to have an opinion. The one that's planning to not stick around too long, keep in touch with another guy, the girl that wants an alimony as soon as the kids arrive, that's the one that wants you to be this people pleaser, bend over backwards, do everything I say.
But if you keep relenting and you keep giving her position to make her now feels that she's the man in the relationship, that's when you're screwed. You do not give her everything. You have to have predictability in the most important things, but very unpredictable when it comes to random things. Birthdays, anniversaries, that sort of stuff. Listen, man, I wouldn't even remember those most of the time. She reminds me, I said, okay, cool. What are we doing? What do you want to happen? You want something special? What do you want to do? Oh, aren't you supposed to be able to organize? I said, listen, I'm not getting into that shit. What do you want to do? I'll do whatever you want, and that's it. Well, why can't you surprise me? I surprise you. No, I'm not surprising you. Tell me what you want, and I will accommodate. You know I love you, but I'm not going to do shit that you don't like, and then all of a sudden I get the blame again for doing something that you didn't want. Tell me what you want. Okay. That restaurant? Cool, we're going. Boom, done. That's how I handle my shit. My wife do not freaking get to dictate everything. I don't jump through hoops like any little lapdog. That's what a lot of you guys do. This guy this morning, but he's Arab. These Arabs like to treat their women well. I said, no, that's why you're getting screwed. And that's why a lot of you are now getting divorced. Divorce rates in the Arab communities really high at this point. But that's a whole other story. I'll discuss that later on. But primarily, when you got an Arab man, they treat you really, really well. Too well. But it puts women's expectations at an all-time high. That's the problem. So I watched this other piece here. This is a great little clip as well.
I do need to pay her bills. Ladies, this is what you should ask. What man is going to look at that and say, you know what? I do need to pay her bills. Ladies, this is what you should ask yourself before you ask your man, that man, because he ain't yours yet. Ask yourself, what am I bringing to him to ease or make his life better? Mm-hmm. That's what value is. If you can't answer that question, you don't deserve anything yet. What has that man said in the way that you bring him value? If it's only, let me take you to dinner, let me take you to eat, let me do, why does he want to keep serving you if there's no service back? It is the law of reciprocity. What can you do to support that man? And that is the problem with these modern day women. It is all I, me, take. You got to be careful who you give to because takers don't know when to stop. Mm? Okay. I am tired. These people they're ruining this generation. It's literally ruining the generation. Mm-hmm. And then little girls are glamorizing and fetishizing.
I mean, they got Sexy Red as a role model, girl.
Yes. The role models of today for women are disgusting. That brings me to this one thing. I'm going to sidetrack a bit. I just want to give you an example of what happens when you put women, ratchet women, in a position of celebrity and power. This is what happens. I found this so disgusting. Yeah, this one here. Fan sucks Sukiana's toes. You deserve it.
Wait, hold up. Oh, I don't... Are you okay? Oh my gosh. Bro, are you licking my feet?
She is.
Oh my gosh.
What's happening?
Oh my... Oh! Right to the window. Oh my gosh, thank you. It was nice. Oh, thank you so much.
You are the one with sense.
You are so sweet.
I'm the one with sense.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh.
And you got real fans.
Wow.
That was a real one.
LA.
I ain't never got my toe sucked.
Oh my gosh, LA.
I ain't never got my toe sucked after I've been walking on it
She
too.
is a dog.
Like, damn, you still, I think, because you was walking on your feet.
You was just, yeah, I was walking.
So did you have like still dirt
They
on the
little
ground?
bit black. Look, turn on the light. Turn on the light. Look, this shit is a little bit black. It's a little bit black.
She clean that.
Yeah, the big toe is clean.
Yo, Suki, you got fans.
I don't know why she did that for.
You can never say that you want to leave LA.
That's our young generation. Now, which other celebrity, male celebrity, if you ever saw a male celebrity doing that to a young girl, allowing that young girl to do that, what would you say? What would the public say? Man, this young generation, yes, these are the women they are idolizing. Now get back to the regular programming. That was a sidebar. I just had to go down that road because she just mentioned that these girls are idolizing these women. Today's generation don't have good female role models. They don't. And this is where the major part of this problem comes in. Today's young generation and a lot of women are the products of single mothers or hurt, bitter women. Women who have dismissed or never taught their kids how to treat a man or never understood how to interact with a man. They never had that. A lot of these young girls are now on the down low. They're bisexuals. They find other women attractive sexually. So now what we're seeing is other bad women influencing the next generation of women to be even worse. They're almost trying to outdo each other on how ratchet and how disgustingly overly sexual each and every one of them can be. That is the bunch of women today's men have to pick from. So now today's women are looking at the worst of the men to keep that excitement, to get that buzz, that dopamine. The good men do not provide that, you see. Let's have a short listen to this small piece on the Whatever podcast, just to show you the mind of a woman.
Really quick, 2 deal breakers for you. Carmela, soprano.
He has to have a job, and he has to be nice. Like, I mean, he's got to be like he's got to have emotional intelligence.
He has to be nice?
Yes, that goes.
Don't you dislike nice guys though?
No, I love nice guys.
Really?
I mean,
Carmela, come on. So you like nice guys? I
like guys that I'm interested in. It doesn't like, I mean, I would prefer them to be nice and, you know, be able to pick up on social cues.
Your last boyfriend, how long did you date him?
2 years.
2 years, and then there's a 5 year before that, correct?
Yeah, like 4.5.
4.5 year. How tall were your last two boyfriends?
6'2" and I don't know, like 6 feet.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'4".
5'4". Okay. How would you describe them?
Well, one
like
of them,
frat boy, like ex frat boys, or what?
Yes, they were both ex frat boys.
Oh. How would you describe them? Like personality type,
nerdy.
macho, nerdy,
they were
sporty.
They were actually assholes to me. It was.
But
that's why now I have changed my standards.
She's changed her standards.
Which is why I've been single for 5 years, because every guy in LA is an asshole.
Wait, you've been single for 5 years?
Yeah.
Bro, you've been single for 5 years? So 24 to 29, you were single.
I was.
And when you say single, you mean you were hooking up with a new guy every week?
So she chooses the Chads. It's the classic story. It's almost boring talking about it. I know you guys know the story. 6 foot Chads, frat boys, bad boys. They treat her like shit. And this is the thing, ladies. And what does she say? Because there's no nice guys in LA. Think about that shit. Where most men are under 6 feet, most men are not frat boys. Most men are nice, good, average guy. But she's not looking for that guy. That's the problem. That is the major problem. She's looking for that bad boy. Those men that have options. That's the thing. Men will exercise their options. The average guy don't have a lot of options, but he's nice. That's the guy that will treat you well. The women don't want that. So now she's been single for 5 years, but in that 5 years, what is she doing? Because she wasn't celibate. Let's hear what else she has to say.
I was.
And when you say single, you mean you were hooking up with a new guy every week?
No.
Every other week?
No.
Come on. Carmela, when's the last time you hooked up with a guy? She hates me, by the way, but when's the last time you hooked up with a guy?
This is where other women who are in similar situations want her to be quiet because they see themselves in her. All right? They don't want to face the reality. Each and every single one of these women know exactly what she's been doing for the last 5 years. She's been getting her freaking guts reamed out every 3 or 4 months by a different guy. Let's go on. Let's listen.
Like 2 weeks ago or something.
But you've been single for 5 years.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're like, it's like, that doesn't mean you're dating or anything. It's like, just because you've been on a few dates with people doesn't mean like you guys are boyfriend, girlfriend.
But you've been doing that for 5 years?
Well, I mean, there were times where I thought I like it.
Yeah, it said the asteroids. Exactly. So ladies, this is what you don't understand. This woman had relationships with the worst of the worst guys. Get hurt, trauma. Then she says, okay, I'm not going to date any guys because those guys are rare. So she says, oh, there are no guys available in LA. Yeah, there are tons of guys, just guys you don't want. Okay? So you see how this pattern works? Date the worst of the bunch, the most desirables, but the ones that will cheat on her, get hurt by them, realize that these guys aren't good for her, then get back out on the market and realize, oh, there's no more of these guys available. So now, for 5 years, she's just been random dating, hoping, not settling down with any guy, not picking a good average guy. So for 5 years, probably, let's just say for argument's sake, 4 guys per year. Okay? 4 5s, 20. Over that 5 years, she ran through another 20 bodies. And that's usually very light for most of these women who are single. 20 bodies. Then, when she hits her late 30s, she needs to settle down. So she finds the good guy. And now the good guy has to come in and play clean up to all her toxic behavior. Do you see why this is not a good deal for men? Ladies, do you understand what I'm saying? This is just the pattern of today's modern women. And you wonder why men are saying, hell no. Why the hell should I do that? Because when she's ready to settle down, she no longer have any oxytocin. She has nothing else to give from herself because she's been through so much excitement and scars. So whenever any problems arise in your relationship, because for 5 years, all she's had out of a relationship is to, when shit gets bad, I leave, go find another one. And that goes right into her marriage. Whenever things get vaguely hard, I can assure you it will get hard, she will bounce. Oh, I want a divorce. And because the laws are in her favor, she can walk away with half of the guy's assets, the house and the baby. Why would a man deal with that sort of crap? That's what's happening to many, many men around the world. And men are just saying, hell no. I prefer to stay on my own, not getting involved with that. A woman that cannot bond with him sexually because she's had her body and her guts reamed out by random men, 5, 6 guys a year, okay? Over 20, 30 bodies. How the hell can you bond with one person? It's inevitable that one person is going to get boring after 3 to 4 years. The more bodies you have, the faster it gets boring. I can assure you of that. I can assure you because I've been married 20 years. Okay? We got to struggle hard to keep it exciting. All right? We've been doing that for the last 15 years because after 5 years with the same person, there's nothing you don't know about that person's body. I know every single one of her moves. She knows everything about me. So we need to make sure that we keep things interesting. Most couples can't do it. And my wife never had 20 bodies. Not even close to that. So these women that have been off the market and have freaking gone through that many bodies, it's bad for them. And it's not like they can help it. This is what has been planted in their head. This is the way their body has now been conditioned. Their body and brain have been conditioned to this problem. You can't help how you feel, ladies. She can't help how she will feel in any long-term relationship. So she screwed herself, period. That will take a lot of therapy. A lot of freaking therapy. So they get into these relationships by some really nice guy that wants to come in and take care of her and have a family with her. And what happens? He's the nice guy. And he does what all nice guys does. Yes, dear. Yes, sweetheart. Yes, dear. Happy wife. Happy life. Fell for the same bullshit. Eventually, the boredom is going to kick in. And in no time, especially after that first child comes and her hormones start to change, that guy's not going to get any more sex. And she will start looking outside, anywhere outside, online, outside, behind the dumpster, anywhere in the gym, Pilates studio. She's going to be looking for some fresh D, seeing it time and time and time again. So how do you ladies fix this crap? Therapy is good. But realizing and understanding this is what's happening to your body in this, because you have done this mistake. We're looking at remedy now, fixing it. You have to understand that you need to occupy your mind and your brain with something that constantly look at staying in your marriage. You constantly have to work 10 times harder than the average woman who has been traditional and kept herself to herself. You need to buckle down and understand what's happening in your head. That's the only way to survive a marriage, a monogamous relationship. Because this is what a guy got to go through in a bad marriage.
Take your life!
I don't have a life. I'm married. Really? I get in trouble for chewing too loud. I get in trouble if I use the bathroom too long. If there's a pretty girl on TV, I'm in trouble.
That's so sad.
I throw out toilet paper so I can go to the store and buy more. Just so I can be alone for a couple minutes.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. Come on, buddy. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Otherwise, gentlemen, that's what you're going to go through. Ladies, that's what you'll put your husband through. Absolute total torture. So, you have to bring something a lot extra, a lot more to a man in order for you to attract a man, number one, and in order for you to keep him. All right, my friends, I'm going to shut it down there. Please let me know your thoughts. Let me know your experiences. By all means, share. Share, share, share. I would love to be able to feature your story as well. Okay, so until next time, remember, whenever in doubt, ask an older man. We usually have a lot of the answers, man. Okay, see you in the next one. Cheers.